Hi then guys, welcome back to the Dev Masters YouTube channel. My name is Abubakar Zakari and this is the fourth video in my CK editor on Django project series. So if you follow the last video, remember that we were able to set up the CK editor for our admin dashboard and we tested it out and it was working fine on the front end. So you see these little styles, couple of styles that I added. I just created two classes posts with the following styles inside for flex, display flex, justified its center, flex swap, and then gap. And then I also added another class as well that is card. Then now when iterating or looping through all the objects in our blog model, I want it to have this div tag with a class of card. So it's just this, that's the little changes that I made it to now be like this because this looks a little bit better than how it was before. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can use the CK editor on your front end. So like I said, situations whereby you want to use it is maybe you want it to be in the comment section, like maybe in your blog you have a comment section and you want the users to have access to the text editor. So Django CkEditor is a very good option. So to do this, all you need to do first of all is to create a form within your app, a blog app. If you are following this video, create a form, forms.py, like that. After you've created the forms, the next thing that you need to do now within your form, to import a couple of things from Django.forms import model form, and then also you need, you need to get access to all of the models. So form.models imports all. Next thing to do now is create a class. Let's call this blog form. We'll pass in model form, adding class meta model. Our model that we're using is blog. So if maybe you're not following this video, you're using another model, ensure that you specify the model name here. Fields. Okay, so in this scenario we want access to all of the fields for this form, so we just do it like this. Okay, so now that's the first step. The next thing that you have to do now is go to your views.py. Now you need to import that form that you just created. So form.forms import, I'll just import everything using asterisks. So now next thing that you have to do, declare form equal to, the name of our form was blog form. See it right here, blog form. Then you now add if request, because we're going to be sending along images or videos through the text editor. So the request that we're going to be using is going to be posts. So if request dot method equals posts, form equals blog form requests dot posts. Now if form dot is valid, that's if that form is valid, we want to save it, form dot save. And then just to ensure that the page or the form refreshes, so let me add this, form is equal to blog form, and this right here as well. So now I need to pass in that form to the front end, that's to the HTML form, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Okay, so now the next thing that we need to do is come to our HTML. So you know this part has to do with the objects in our model. So let me create another section now. I'll call this part blog form. Let me quickly centralize it. This is h2 text align center. Let me do the same for h1. So that's for this other one also. So now that you've done that, you have to create a form here. So it's going to be form methods. Like I told you, we're going to be using a post method. So now you have to have a okay, you have to have a CRF token. So but first of all, let me do this form.media double braces like this, okay, then form.as, let's copy. Let me see if it works. Okay, I think I spelled method wrong. Maybe it's in my views. So if request dot method. Okay, so and you can see that the text editor has been placed right here in the front end. So one thing that we need to add, or else we are going to have an error, is a CRF token. So to add that now, we need to have a way to generate the CRF token. So I'll just go to one of my previous projects and quickly grab the CRF token. That is here. Open it with CkEditor. Okay, so this is the script for generating a CRF token in Django. So let me just copy this and I'll place it in the header section. You see, yeah, in the head section of my template. So paste it here. Don't worry, I'll also leave a link down to the GitHub repository where this project is going to be in, so you can just go to that place and copy this particular code. So I don't need this anymore, I can close it. After that has been done, in your index.html now you need to add this right here for CSRF underscore token. Okay, let me see. Okay, what's wrong? Oh, it's not supposed to be double, it's single. Let me do it now again. Okay, this looks good. Okay, now let me try and going to be class let's say, let me do this first. Class blog form, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let me quickly add that right here. blog form is going to be display of let me just add a little bit of margin instead. So this is going to be margin of say 10px. Can be enough. It's okay. It looks better, but let me increase it some more. So let's make this 20px. Okay. Okay, I think this is enough right now. So, or better yet, let me change it from margin to padding 20px. Yeah, okay. So now I told you that in the future video I'm actually going to show you how you can customize this toolbar to reduce the amount of content within it. So let me just give you a sneak peek. So in the settings we are using toolbar full. So if we remove this, let's use the default one that is given to us by CkEditor. Let me refresh it. You need to do a hard refresh. Can you see that content has reduced? It has removed some content, some tools that are not necessary, and just made it much more simple. So now let me ensure that everything is set properly in the views. Okay, everything looks good. Now let me attempt to create a new blog object. Let me say okay. A picture of my this is awesome. Let me use one of these tools. So let me add an image now. So remember I showed you in the last video that you can just go to this place if maybe the image has already been uploaded before. So if it hasn't been uploaded before, you just go to this place right here. Let me choose a new image to upload. So let me use this. Okay, send to server. I need to reduce the width. Let me make this like 300. No, 300 is too much. 250. So this is in px. If you don't specify it directly, it's going to be in px. But let's say I want to specify it, I'll just show you quickly. You can specify it in percentage. This is going to cover the entire screen actually, but let me just show you. Image. Let me give it a name also. Alt text image. Okay. Click on OK. So you can see it covers the entire width. So this is actually too much, so let me reduce it to something like 70%. Let me see how this looks. Okay, this actually looks a bit better, but it's still too much. Let me use something like 280. And like I told you that if you do not specify the width, the unit is in px by default. So let me save this now. Okay, this actually looks better. Okay, so all right, one thing that I forgot to add in our form, we need to add a submit button. So within our form, add this right here, submit, with a type of submit. All right, it should work now. Let me refresh that first of all. So let me write it again. Yellow trees. 5 is good. Make this bold, and let me upload the image again. Now, like I told you, the image should be here. No need to go and pick it again. Just click on embed image, change this back to 280. By default is px. Okay, this is okay. So now let me save this. Oh, I spelled submit wrong. I'll change that later. Let me save this. Okay, can you see it has been added right here? That means let me change the spelling first of all. Submit. Okay, so as you can see, from the front end we were able to create a new log object from this form right here, and this form has a text editor attached to the body field. So let me create something else again. So let's say JavaScript is good. Okay, you have a couple of these right here that you can use. Let me see. Let me change the color of the text. Okay, no, that's not it. So let me make this bold and then change the color of the text. Let's say beyond this. Okay. You can see. Again, let me add an image. And just pick one from the server. Let me use this one again. Embed it. As always, you have to change the size. As you are changing this, it's automatically adjusting this one so that it will be proportionate. So there's actually no need to change it. Then you click on OK. You can enter add an alt text image log. Click on OK. Looks good. Click on submit. Can you see? It's been added right here. Everything comes up as it's supposed to. So let's say something like this. Now this is too big for, let's say you want to use it for a comment section. That is actually too big. So let's reduce the size. You can add an attribute called height. Let me use single quotes for consistency. So let's say we want a height of 300, which is in px. Okay. I think I need to move this. Wait, or maybe it's already in 300. Let me. Okay, so as you can see, this height has actually changed. So let me remove this for now. I will show you more on how you can do this in the customization video. So that's going to be in the subsequent one of the subsequent videos in this series. So for now, the main thing is working as it should. So you can actually use this for like your comment section. If you follow this process, you'll be able to create it for the front end part of your website. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how there's an error that shows up in the console. This error right here. So I'm going to show you how you'll be able to get rid of this particular error. This has to do with one of the plugins for Django CkEditor, and almost 80% of the time you are not actually going to be using the plugin. So I'm going to show you how you'll be able to disable it so that this error will not show up anymore. So as always, my name is Albaka Zakari, and this is Dev Masters YouTube channel. So please like this video and subscribe to my channel to go a long way and help me to get more viewers. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.